Do you know the exact moment your dog decided you were their person? Not the day you brought them home, not the first time they wagged their tail at you. There was one specific neurological moment happening quietly inside their brain where something shifted, a switch flipped, and from that second forward, you were no longer a stranger. You were home. Most people assume bonding is gradual, something that builds slowly over weeks. But neuroscience tells a completely different story. And once you understand what actually happened inside your dog's brain during those first few days, you will never look at them the same way again.
1. Their nose registered you before their heart ever did. Here is something most dog owners never stop to consider. Your dog's brain dedicates nearly 40 times more neural processing space to smell than yours does. That is not a minor difference. That is an entirely different way of experiencing the world. And it means the very first bond your dog formed with you had nothing to do with eye contact or petting. It started with your scent, before you even realized anything had begun. Researchers at Emory University conducted brain imaging studies on dogs using fMRI technology, the same technology used on human patients. They exposed trained dogs to 5 different scents: their own scent, familiar dog, an unfamiliar dog, familiar human, and an unfamiliar human. The results were striking. Only one scent consistently activated the caudate nucleus, the brain's core reward center. The scent of their familiar human. Not food, not another dog, you. Your smell triggers the same neural region that fires when your dog anticipates something they genuinely love. And here is the detail that makes it specific. That caudate activation grew measurably stronger after just a few days of regular exposure. Your dog's brain was not waiting for weeks to decide. It was quietly mapping you as something worth returning to, long before you noticed anything had shifted between you.
2. There was a specific moment when your gaze stopped feeling like a threat. In the animal world, direct eye contact is a dominance signal, a challenge. Most species instinctively break eye contact to avoid conflict. Early on, your dog likely did the same, but something changed, usually somewhere between day 3 and day 10 with a new owner, and it changed at the neurological level.
Scientists discovered that mutual, sustained eye contact between dogs and their owners triggers an oxytocin release in both species simultaneously, the same hormone that drives mother-infant bonding. This was confirmed in a landmark 2015 study published in Science by Miho Nagasawa and her team at Azabu University in Japan. When dogs and their owners held each other's gaze for extended periods, both showed a significant, measurable spike in oxytocin. The longer the gaze, the stronger the response. But here is the critical detail most people miss entirely. This only happens once the dog has already decided you are safe. The eye contact does not create the bond, it deepens it. It is the neurological handshake that says, I trust you enough to be this open. That first time your dog held your gaze, truly held it without looking away, that was not simply affection. That was their nervous system lowering its guard for you specifically. Stay with me, because the next point explains something that most people find genuinely surprising. 3. The moment the oxytocin loop closed. Oxytocin does not move in a single direction. When you touch your dog, your oxytocin rises. Your dog senses that warmth, and their oxytocin rises in response. Then your dog presses closer, and yours climbs again. Scientists describe this as a positive feedback loop. Each interaction amplifies the next. And once it begins, it sustains itself naturally. This is why dog owners often report feeling genuinely attached within the first week, sometimes within days. Their biology was actively responding to the dog's biology in real time. You were not simply falling for your dog. You were both inside a neurochemical conversation that neither of you consciously chose. The loop closes completely at one specific moment. The first time your dog comes to you without being called. No food, no obvious reason, just wanting to be near you. That is when their brain has finalized the process. You are now their primary attachment figure.
Their nervous system has encoded you as the meaning of safety. If this is changing how you see your dog, subscribe. This channel is for people who want to truly understand their dog, not just love them from a comfortable distance. 4. Dogs who suffered most often bond the fastest, and neuroscience explains exactly why. This surprises most people. Logically, a dog who was hurt by humans would seem to need more time, more patience, more proof before trusting again. But what actually happens inside their brain tells a completely different story. Dogs who have experienced neglect, abandonment, or prolonged abuse often form attachment bonds with new, safe owners significantly faster than dogs with stable, comfortable histories. The reason is rooted in survival neurobiology. Their nervous systems have been running in a constant state of threat detection. Cortisol elevated, threat response circuitry overactive, every environmental signal being scanned for danger. When they finally enter a space where those threat signals disappear, their brain does not respond cautiously, it responds with urgency. Safety for a traumatized dog is not ordinary. It is the thing their entire nervous system has been searching for. And when they find it, they hold on immediately. Research tracking cortisol and oxytocin levels in rescue dogs placed in stable homes found that hormonal normalization began within the first few days, faster than in dogs without prior trauma. Their chemistry was not slow to recover. It was primed to respond the moment safety finally arrived. So if you adopted a dog who bonded with you almost instantly, who followed you from room to room on the first day, who pressed into your legs before they even knew your name, that was not random. That was their nervous system recognizing safety with the full weight of everything they had survived to reach you. They chose you faster because they needed you more completely. Your dog did not gradually warm up to you over months of quiet routine. There was a moment, neurologically real, biologically specific, where their brain made a decision. Your scent was mapped to reward. Your gaze became an oxytocin trigger. Your presence rewired their chemistry in a way they could not choose and could not undo. And the love that grew from that point was not vague or accidental. It was precise. It was science. And it was them choosing you. Think back to the first week you had your dog. The first time they laid their head on you without being invited. The first time they looked at you a second too long and you felt something you could not quite name. That was the moment. You just did not know what you were witnessing. Drop a comment with the memory that just came to mind. When did you first feel like your dog had truly decided you were theirs? Because I have a feeling your answer is going to mean something to someone reading it today.